What is going on YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire Battle Spot Live. This is Season 2, Episode number 3, the final episode with this team. We're going to be bringing these guys into 3 battles in this episode as promised. We're going to go with music track 18 for this first battle here. For those of you that would like a refresher on the team, we got our Shell Smash Cloyster with the Focus Sash. We have Assault Vest Scrafty, Mega Venusaur, that's offensive, like bulky offense type thing. And we have Calm Mind, Citrus Berry, Unburdened Slurpuff. What else do we have? We have Aggron, Autotomize, Life Orb, Head Smash, lots of fun to use. Randomly has Magnet Rise as well. And then last but not least, we have our Skarmory that is packing the Araki helmet and is physically defensive. Pretty standard. Only thing is it does have Rock Tomb and Taunt, things that you don't see as much on Skarmory, but I mean, it's still pretty standard. But you need something that can take some physical hits on Battle Spot because of things like Mega Salamence and, you know, Garchomp and things like that. Anyway, my opponent has a pretty cool team. I am not liking to see Aegislash because I really can't beat it because Aggron does not have Earthquake. So that is a bit unfortunate. We're going to start off with Slurpuff. We're going to bring Cloyster and let's see, what else do we want to bring here? He's got the Hydreigon. Archeops, I'm noticing, does not have an item, so that's going to be, you know, unleashing acrobatics at every turn. I don't know if he's going to want to bring it, but my team is pretty weak to Archeops, to be honest. The only thing would be Skarmory, so I guess I have to bring it. I guess, yeah, Skarmory, because Acrobatics is going to demolish Venusaur, it's going to demolish Scrafty, even with an Intimidate. He probably has Earthquake for Aggron, so yeah, it's just not going to be a good time. So basically, have to stick with Skarmory and keep it alive if he does have that Archeops, because it's surprisingly dangerous to my team. Really cool to see it, though. I don't know if I've ever seen an Archeops on Battle Spot, to be completely honest with you guys. I don't know. I forgot to mention the record coming into this episode, which is not too great. 2-2. I mean, it's 500 through 2 episodes, so it's not that bad, but still. So we have Aegislash leading off here against Slurpuff. That's not a good matchup for us, but I might be able to trick him into thinking I don't have Flamethrower. I've been able to do that before, so we're going to go for a Calm Mind. I really don't want to switch anything in on this. There's a chance that this thing could just sweep my team, because my team matches up really, really poorly against Aegislash. Probably should have gotten rid of Aqua Tail on Aggron for Earthquake just for this specific team, because Aegislash is such a problem. I mean, even with Earthquake, it's still not even enough, because you can't OHKO and Aegislash. Anyway, he's going to attack here in the first turn with a Flash Cannon. Hopefully, with a Calm Mind under our belt, we can survive this. And we can barely with 7 HP. I wonder if that was just a roll that was in our favor. Or maybe he got max damage and it just, you know, barely doesn't kill us. I don't know the calculation off the top of my head. But that gives us new life because we have our Unburden here. He might try to go for Shadow Sneak here. So the mind games begin, because he could go for King's Shield. If I can Calm Mind while he does that, then I can get a more powerful Flamethrower off on the following turn. I don't think Shadow Sneak can kill me from there without any boost. Like, he hasn't had a weakness policy boost. He didn't get up Swords Dance because he probably doesn't have it. He has Flash Cannon. Anyway, we're going to go right for the Flamethrower, hoping that he goes for Shadow Sneak, and I don't know what he did. It wasn't King's Shield and it wasn't Shadow Sneak. I guess he was just going for another Flash Cannon? I don't know, but Aegislash is gone, and I'm okay with that, because that was probably the most dangerous thing on his team, other than the Archeops. He's going to go with Braviary, another cool Pokemon to see here. Don't see a lot of Braviaries on Battle Spot. I mean, I guess I wouldn't really know, because I haven't been on Battle Spot a whole lot in the last couple months, but from what I remember, Braviary is not too common. Now, we have a decision to make here. Do I want to switch and save Slurpuff? And the answer is, I think my best play is to just switch in Skarmory here, because he can't touch Skarmory. I mean, we obviously resist his stabs. His most powerful attack would be like Brave Bird or maybe Thrash if he has that. if he's like choiced or something. Yeah, I see no reason not to just save Surplus for fodder to get a safe switch in to something else, or just waste a turn if necessary. So we're going to go into Skarmory here, and he's going to go for the Thrash, which I'm fine with. That is not going to do that much damage. That appears to be Banded, because I thought we would have taken that a little bit better. I mean, I guess it is a Braviary, but now we can just Rock Tomb. I know that's going to activate the Defiant, but it really doesn't matter. He's locked into Thrash, and we can roost off the damage, and it's really just not going to be that big of a deal. I'm not worried about this. And we're going to get a DC. Hopefully that was not me. My internet sucks. My internet sucks recently. We got the Rock Tomb off. Obviously, we're going to see the Defiant here. Somebody DC'd, and I think it was him. Yeah, we're still connected. So that was him. We're going to call that a victory because that Braviary was going down. I really don't see any scenario. I mean, yeah, I guess it depends on what his last Pokemon was. I mean, there's a chance that he could have just swept me, but I don't think so. And he DC'd, so we're going to call it a victory in our favor there. Let's choose Music 20. Why not? Why not? So that brings our record to 3-2 on the series. 2 more battles coming your way. How far into this recording are we? We are about 6.5 minutes, so that was not very long at all. We got somebody from California, the United States. Oh my goodness, I never get US people. Or anybody that's not from Japan, for that matter. So let's take a look at his team here. Jolteon, Whimsicott is interesting. Excadrill, Greninja, Talonflame, Lucario. So, Lucario is going to be the Mega, obviously. Or there's a chance that it's just regular Lucario, though I doubt it. Jolteon could be a bit of a problem, but it can't really touch Venusaur, so that's something. Aggron is looking like a good choice here. I mean, Earthquake would have been so good. I should have just given it Earthquake. Should have just given it Earthquake over Aqua Tail, because there's been so many scenarios in which Earthquake would allow it to do so much more. I have one with Earthquake, but I don't know why I didn't bring that one. At least I hope I still have it. Anyway, it does not really matter. I do want to bring Venusaur, I think, because that at least resists close combats from Lucario. Jolteon can't do a whole lot to it. Wait a minute. But Excadrill, Greninja's a problem. I might want to bring Venusaur, but I don't know if I want to bring it first. That's the question. We can go with Scrafty. Let's go with Aggron. Definitely Aggron, because Talonflame. Anytime I see a Talonflame, it's usually a pretty decent idea to bring this Aggron, because Talonflame can't do a whole lot to it. The worst thing it can do, really, is just Will-O-Wisp. And most of the time, Head Smash will still kill it anyway. So then we can go with, I guess, Cloyster. Cloyster it is. Cloyster it is. My computer is making weird noises. I don't know if that showed up on the recording or not. We will find out afterwards. We will find out afterwards. So I decided against Venusaur, even though it was decent for the Jolteon, because Talonflame is a problem. Talonflame is a problem indeed. So we got Scrafty leading off against Whimsicott here. A little bit of a lag going on there. Don't like that. Don't like that. I don't know if that's internet or if that's just my computer. Hopefully we do not DC. My internet's been having so many problems the last, like, 2 weeks or so. But we're going to go straight for the Poison Jab. I'm not afraid of this. Whimsicott is pretty weak without something to boost its power. The chances of this being, like, fully offensive Whimsicott with a boosting item is pretty slim. So even though he does have the 4x super effective Moonblast and Stab, it is not going to be enough to take out the all-powerful Scrafty. And non-stab Poison Jab is going to be enough to take out Whimsicott because it's just not that bulky. Not that bulky, so Whimsicott is out of the way. It was well worth sacrificing all that health on Scrafty because of Prankster. Prankster shenanigans. Don't want to deal with Prankster, Stun Spore, Prankster, anything. Just no. Just no. Just go away. So he's got the Talonflame here. That's good news for us because that is basically a safe switch into Aggron because he's not going to go for Flare Blitz. I don't think he can resist going for Brave Bird. They all do it. I mean, I guess it would be kind of risky if he were to go for the Flare Blitz here as I switch in Aggron, but I just don't see it happening. So we're going into Aggron because we're going to get set up and we're going to kill something, and it's just going to be a good time. So let's see. Yeah, there's the Brave Bird. There's a chance that he is locking himself into something, in which case Brave Bird might be the better choice anyway, because it's priority. So there's that. But he does go for the Brave Bird. That does a whopping 15 HP. And we do not see Life Orb, so that very well could be Choice Banded. Didn't see Leftovers either. I don't know what else Talonflame would carry. Sharp Beak, maybe? That's a possibility. In which case he might just U-turn this turn. But I'm not really afraid of anything else that he may have. The only thing would be... Lucario. So I really see no reason not to just Autotomize here. We could Head Smash to get as much damage off as possible on whatever were to come in. But we have a chance to sweep here. Because if his last Pokemon's like Greninja or something, we can one-shot that with a Head Smash. We would only get one shot at it anyway. We're going to have to hit it if it is Greninja or Jolteon. So we will see. It is Greninja. So there's a chance this is Focus Sash. Most of them are Life Orb, and I didn't see the Life Orb on the Talonflame, so that makes me think that this is going to be a Life Orb Greninja. And we are faster than it now, thanks to our lovely Autotomize. So now, this entire game is going to come down to this Head Smash. If I miss this, I basically lose. Because I can't beat both Greninja and Talonflame with what I have. And we missed the freaking Head Smash! Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? 80% chance does not go in our favor. We're going to get nailed with that Surf. Aggron is down, and... man. Yeah, because we're not going to outspeed anything with Scrafty. Greninja kills it in one hit with any attack. Probably even Dark Pulse. And then Talonflame obviously has the priority Brave Bird. I do have my thing intact, what's it called? Focus Sash, but that really doesn't do anything for us because priority Brave Bird is a thing. I basically have zero chance of winning this because he doesn't even have any moves that are like not accurate enough to hit. So that would be really the only chance I would think I would have, unless he makes some kind of crazy mistake and like switches here. I don't think he will. I think he's just going to go, yeah, Dark Pulse is what I was expecting. There's a chance that we flinch here and then it's really, really over. We will see. We hang on with the Focus Sash and we do not flinch, so we get off the Shell Smash. Now the only way I can win here, the only way I can have any chance of winning is one, he switches here. And the only other chance I would have would be if this Greninja doesn't have like Shadow Sneak or something. But he's just going to stay in. He's going to let me go for the Icicle Spear. I went for that because it has perfect accuracy. This is just, I guess, essentially a waste of time. I needed him to really mess up. But I don't like forfeiting. I like to play it through to the end. I don't know. I see it as kind of like a respect thing to the other player. I know some people see it as, why are you wasting everyone's time? But anything can happen. You don't know what the other player is going to do. You don't know what they're thinking. So I just like to play it through, and yeah, we're going to give him the win. So Cloyster's going to go down, and yeah, it's just loads of fun. There's the recoil on the Talonflame, and a communication error occurred apparently. Was that me? It was. We DC'd. Okay, so I am going to be right back once I get reconnected. Alright, we are back, and we are into the next battle here. We got a pretty cool team. Another Whimsicott. Two Whimsicots today. Excadrill, Thundurus T, Cresselia, which I hate. Hate Cresselia. Greninja, Tyranitar. So I guess Tyranitar is going to be the Mega, if he has a Mega. I didn't even mention it, but that last battle, definitely we're counting that as a loss, even though I DC'd before it was over. So that brings us to a, what, 3-3 record? Yeah, 3-3. So we got a chance to get above 500 with this last battle. Anyway, we're going to lead off with Scrafty. We're going to bring Cloyster. Let's see. I really feel like Venusaur is a good bet here. Because it takes on the Whimsicott. Whimsicott can't do anything to it. We can hit Tyranitar super effectively. That's something. I mean, Scrafty can obviously one-shot it. Could be useful against the Excadrill, and I'm pretty sure Thundurus T doesn't normally carry anything that can hurt it, like Hidden Power Ice, obviously Thick Fat, not going to be doing too much. We resist the electric type stab, and I don't see them normally carrying a flying type move. Like, what would they carry? Hidden Power Flying? That doesn't scare me too much. So I would assume that 2 Sludge Bombs would be enough to take care of it. We might be able to Synthesis on it. Another coverage move it might have would be like Focus Blast, possibly. But Venusaur resists that too. We just need to be careful with just throwing Sludge Bombs around because he does have the Excadrill, which obviously is going to be immune to it. If you bring something like Whimsicott, I would assume Excadrill is going to be there as well. Just switch in. And Excadrill somewhat matches up well with my team. So we're going to see. We might have to make a prediction, and I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I need to, like, practice doing that instead of just going through the motions and playing because, you know, that's how you play decently? Question mark? I don't know what I'm saying. I'm just wasting time, basically. Our beautiful Scrafty is here on the field against Thundurus T. That is not a terrible matchup for us. I mean, Focus Blast is obviously a problem, but there's no way that's going to one-shot with our lovely Assault Vest. So the question is, do we want to stay in? I mean, I do have Venusaur that should be able to switch in on anything it may have, and that might be my best play. I think I want to save the health on Scrafty. I would think. Especially if this has Life Orb, I don't necessarily want to knock that off because that extra damage might be the difference between killing it and not killing it with Sludge Bombs. Not entirely sure on the calcs there. So we're just going to switch right into Venusaur. He's either going to go for Focus Blast if he has it, or Thunderbolt if he's just trying to be safe, or if he doesn't have it. He does have the Focus Blast. He does hit it as well. See, you can hit Focus Blast, but I can't hit one freaking Head Smash. We would have won that last game if we hit that Head Smash. We definitely would have. Well, I guess I needed to hit 2. I needed to kill Greninja and Talonflame. But still, like, at least 1 would have been nice. Aggron just doesn't get any love because of stupid Head Smash misses. Misses. We're going for Giga Drain because I'm predicting Excadrill to come in, and Excadrill is here. All right, so we're gonna get some decent damage off on this. Hopefully, it's not Assault Vest. I hope it's like some super offensive thing with like 0 HP. That would be perfect. That did nothing. Holy crap. So happy that I actually made a play. I made a prediction, people, and it did nothing. It did nothing. It was useless. Alright, not useless. It definitely Assault Vest, obviously. I don't know what this is going to have for me. He's going to have to like go for Iron Head or Earthquake, I would assume. I don't think he's carrying Aerial Ace. He better not be. He better not be carrying Aerial Ace. I don't know what other coverage moves he would have. Like Rock Slide. If he's Assault Vest, he's got to have 4 attack moves. Rock Slide, Iron Head, Earthquake. Please don't. Please do not have freaking Aerial Ace. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. He has Horn Drill. Okay, then. Thankfully, that misses. The Hax Gods are on our sides. There. Yeah, so I guess, I don't know why I'm afraid of Aerial Ace, because Earthquake is more powerful with Stab. Right? You can do math. You can do math. Alright, so it's looking like we're going to have Horn Drill miss again, but I went for, which it does, thankfully. But I decided to go for Hidden Power Fire because it has just a tiny bit more power. We get a critical hit, so it doesn't matter. But what it looked like from that range was that Giga Drain was not going to be enough to kill. I mean, unless we got like a super high roll or a crit or something, which we did get the crit. But Giga Drain with Stab is like just barely less powerful than Hidden Power Fire, which is super effective. So I think we may have gotten the kill anyway without the crit. Possibly, unless we got low rolled or something. Anyway, his last Pokemon, or no, it's not his last Pokemon. His other Pokemon is Whimsicott, and he's going to Encore us into Hidden Power Fire, which is still okay. That is still fine. Maybe he thought that was Hidden Power Ground, and that's why he encored me into it. But that still did a lot of damage. Wow. That did more than expected. I mean, I guess that's better than allowing me to go for Sludge Bomb, which would have killed him in one hit. I don't know what else Whimsicott could even do to me. Oh, he's going to go for the Endeavor. Okay, alright. I see the play here. So we get the Hidden Power Fire off. Whimsicott is gone. So we have Excadrill and Whimsicott out of the way. We get a decent shot at winning this battle. Decent shot. Especially because his last Pokemon is Thundurus T. And I still have Scrafty, and that Focus Blast is not going to be enough. So if we can weaken this just a little bit, we will be okay. We will be okay indeed. And I think I have Cloyster, right? Pretty sure I brought Cloyster. So with our Focus Sash intact, we are fine. So we can just let him kill Venusaur here. And that's exactly what we're going to let him do. He goes for the Thunderbolt to hopefully hit everything, you know, equally, I guess. I don't think I have anything immune on my team, right? I have no ground types. And obviously it's Stab and yeah, okay. So now we can go into our lovely Cloyster because there's no reason to go into Scrafty. We can just go for Icicle Spear. There's really no reason. It should kill, I would think. The only way this can become a problem is if he brings us down to our Focus Sash, obviously. If he gets the Paralyze. And it doesn't look like he's going to get it because we see the Life Orb damage. So Icicle Spear should kill him here. Yeah, that was just one hit. So we are going to actually get a legit real victory here. That was not a DC and it was not, I don't know, something lame. It was like a somewhat legitimate win. Alright. Alright. So that brings our record on the series to 4-3. We ended up going 2-1 today. Which is not too bad, not too shabby. As long as we can keep going like 2-1, or, you know, just stay above 500. That's really all I care about. We can stay above 500, I'm happy. That's going to wrap things up for this session and for this team. If you guys have any suggestions, I got a couple of suggestions in the last couple of videos in the comment section on Twitter and such. So I'm going to be searching my boxes for those to try to get those on the team. But if you guys have any suggestions, feel free to let me know on Twitter or put it in the comment section here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like or a comment or whatever you would like to do, and I will see you all for the next episode. But until then, game on.